I'm Rosemary Gill. I'm at the airport in Fort Simpson waiting for my grandson, Liam Gill, to arrive. The last time Liam was here was when he was 2 years old. He was here for his grandpa's funeral. So 2 years old, he may remember some things, but I doubt it. Hi, Ann. Oh, so glad you made it safe.
I'm Liam Gill. I'm 21 years old. I'm born and raised in Calgary, Alberta. My dad's from northern Alberta and my mom's a refugee immigrant from Poland. I'm Decho Dene. I'm a member of the Tlilekwe First Nation in Fort Simpson, Northwest Territories. Growing up in Calgary, living 15 minutes from Winsport, I spent a lot of time here from the age of 4 till today. If I didn't grow up here, it would have been a lot different. If I grew up in Simpson, confidently, I don't think I'd be where I'm at today. I grew up far away from my roots. I always knew I was Dene. It was never a secret. There's a big Indigenous community here. I just didn't grow up in a Dene community, which made a big disconnect from my culture. Like, there's no groom. It's literally a hill. It's super cool to see that they're out here snowboarding on this. It's sweet. When I was 13, I was diagnosed with dyslexia and a language processing disorder. Before I was diagnosed, I felt like something was wrong with me, and I needed snowboarding to prove to myself that I could be good at something.
All I could look forward to was going snowboarding, and I'd get off the hill like buzzing, so energized, and it was just like a recharge for me to have that as an outlet younger. I'm so grateful. So if I can expose that to other kids and maybe they can have the same impact.
I want to be clear that I did not bring snowboarding to the north. They had it. And when my granny told me, I knew I had to check it out. When we were supposed to go was when the borders were closed due to COVID. The following season, after that, the dates were right when the Olympics were. Not knowing that I would qualify or not, I did. We had to postpone another week. So I came back from Beijing, fresh off the plane, right up north, and I got to share my experience with the kids, so I guess it worked out. At first, I literally just wanted to go up north and check out the snowboarding, introduce it to some kids, meet some family.
Now my third time here, 3 years in a row, and every time it just seems to get better and better, and every year I build these amazing relationships and awesome connections with kids and staff and family that I wasn't quite connected with before. This was all so new, so questions at the time where it's like, what does this mean? What does this mean to you? And obviously I was honored to be up here and do these things, but it's turned into something so much bigger, and I have a way better grasp and idea and belief on like what we're doing up here. The objective or the point is not the next Indigenous Olympic snowboarder. It's really just getting them exposed to trying something new.
Once you go to the Olympics, you get that, oh well, why Olympic status, and it sticks with you for life. All of a sudden, so many new doors opened up for me within snowboarding. So I thought, why not the north? Why not also the north?
I guess that's all we really need.
Bristol Pit is located in Yellowknife. It's the capital of the Northwest Territories and the biggest city. As the name implies, Bristol Pit is literally just a pit. It's negative 80 feet vertical, yet it's the hill with the most infrastructure in the Northwest Territories.
Yes, yes, you did it.
My name's Max Rousseau. I'm the president of the snowboard club here in Yellowknife, Ragged Riders Snow Sports Society. And we are here at Bristol Pit, an old gravel pit turned into a snowboard park. Most hills go up, we go down. Bristol Pit is this absolute barren gravel pit in the middle of Yellowknife that no one was ever using to do anything for so many years, and then we slapped a tow line in here, and it's a snowboard park with features and jumps and everything. Our memberships are averaging around 150 members a year, which is pretty crazy for a new sport in the north. And that's just in Yellowknife, right? We have Fort Smith and slowly but surely Fort Simpson coming up too.
That thing's bright. God damn. Oh.
The second stop on the tour is Fort Smith. Fort Smith, they don't have a handle tow. Their way of getting up and down the hill is by parents ripping sleds.
This hill was developed for the Arctic Winter Games in 2018. This is kind of our legacy piece of infrastructure from the games. I don't think anybody knew how big it was going to be. So in the 60s, in the late 60s, there was a major landslide here. But after that landslide, this was all graded, so it makes it the ideal place because it's already a natural grade.
When I go up year after year, I can see the community growing, and it feels like there's this momentum in the snowboarding community, and I want to be a part of it.
Oh, yeah. Nice. That was a clean one.
When we have guest people up in the north, like Liam and Mike, the guest coach, it's really nice because we get a lot more time to talk to them and stuff. Like if you're down in the city, that would be near impossible kind of thing. So I'm really thankful that I live here right now kind of thing. Get to meet all these cool people and snowboarding and stuff.
Going up there for the first time and being exposed to how rad the riding is and how cool the community is and meeting so much family. I knew it was going to be an annual thing before the trip even ended. It was automatic.
Yeah, you should get me getting some here. Yep, new ground broken. Simpson is evolving. We got boxes now. We made it to Fort Simpson, and we're at the hill here, and it's chilly, but the sun's shining and we got the fire going. And the kids are here. They showed up. A bunch of them showed up. So yeah, they're ready to go. So am I.
The unique thing about the hill in Fort Simpson is that it's a cut line in the trees that was used for logging. It's really long and narrow, and it's like snowboarding in the bush. The first year I was up there, they had a wooden pallet behind a ski-doo that they used for their groomer. And just this last winter, I saw that they upgraded to a metal fence. The first year, I spent majority of my time introducing snowboarding to kids, and I barely got to ride my own snowboard. The second year, coming back, the kids took what they learned, and I could barely keep up with them.
My name is Kaylee Antoine. I'm Chief of Tliqueque First Nation from Tliqueque Fort Simpson. For as long as I can remember, we've always called it the ski hill, and it's a place where we all would go to slide and have fun as kids. We need to get out on the land, we need to practice our language, our culture, but we need to also have fun. And so snowboarding is a great way to do that. Just seeing the excitement with the whole community, taking part, bringing their youth up there, and just trying to develop that hill in a real grassroots fashion. I just can't believe that we're so lucky to have a guy like Liam Gill within our membership, helping out our youth, really being a good role model for them. It's really inspired them. I'm just so proud of him, and I'm just so proud of all that youth that have come together, embraced the sport. Being Dene is about being one with the land, and when you're on a snowboard, you got to react to all the bumps and all the jumps, and you got to just do your best to navigate them. And that's just the way Dene people live with the land.
I think it's super cool how everybody wins. I get to share my love of snowboarding with the kids, and in return, they share their knowledge of our community. I've realized that snowboarding gives these kids so much self-confidence, and all of a sudden these shy kids come alive. Snowboarding's hard, and these kids are resilient. I get burnt out, especially with the pressure and the repetitive nature of high-level competition. What rejuvenates me is my community work and giving back. When I was younger, I escaped from the stresses of school by snowboarding. But now, I escape with the stresses of competitive snowboarding by going up north and shredding with the kids. I want to get kids coach certified so we can have youth teaching youth. I want more rails, jumps, handle toes, and just see how much it can grow. I can confidently say that snowboarding brought me back to my community. Coming to the north has given me so much, I can't even put it into words. I've grown so much as a person in the last 3 years, and it's given me so much hope and energy for the future. Hopefully, one day I can pass the torch to the youth, and they can be in charge of their own snowboarding communities and keep it growing. The North is special, whether you have your snowboard with you or not.
Should take this with us. It wouldn't be suspicious at all.